Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Mystery Girl.
Mystery Girl.
It all began
It
on a beautiful spring morning in a village called Whistler in Canada.
Canada.
A pretty little village in the mountains of British Columbia. There was a cafe in the village with tables outside. And at one of these tables sat a young man. He finished his breakfast, drank his coffee, looked up into the blue sky, and felt the warm sun on his face. Nick Lortz was a happy man. The waiter came up to his table. More coffee? He asked. Yeah, great, said Nick. He gave the waiter his coffee cup. The waiter looked at the camera on the table. On vacation? He said. Where are you from? San Francisco. Nick said.
He says.
He laughed. But I'm not on vacation.
I'm
working.
I'm working.
I'm a travel writer. And I'm doing a book on mountains in North America. I've got some great pictures of your mountain. The two men looked up at Whistler Mountain behind the village. It looked very beautiful in the morning sun.
Beautiful in the morning.
Do you travel a lot then? Asked the waiter. All the time. Nick said.
He said.
I write books. And I write for travel magazines. I write about everything. Different countries, towns, villages, rivers, mountains, people. The waiter looked over Nick's head. There's a girl across the street, he said. Do you know her? Nick turned his head and looked. No,
I don't.
Well, she knows you, the waiter said. She's watching you very carefully. He gave Nick a smile. Have a nice day. He went away. Back into the cafe. Nick looked at the girl across the street. She was about 25. And she was very pretty. She is watching me, Nick thought. Then the girl turned and looked in one of the shop windows. After a second or two, she looked back at Nick again. Nick watched her. She looks worried, he thought. What's she doing? Is she waiting for somebody? Suddenly, the girl smiled. Then she walked across the street, came up to Nick's table, and sat down. She put her bag down on the table. The bag was half open. Hi, I'm Jan. She said. Do you remember me? We met at a party in Toronto. Hi, Jan. Said Nick. He smiled. I'm Nick. But we didn't meet at a party in Toronto. I don't go to parties very often. And never in Toronto.
Very often.
Oh, the girl said. But she didn't get up or move away. Have some coffee, said Nick. The story about the party in Toronto wasn't true. But it was a beautiful morning. And she was a pretty girl. Maybe it was a party in Montreal. Or New York. The girl laughed. Okay. Maybe it was. And yes,
And yes,
I'd love some coffee.
I love coffee.
When she had her coffee,
When
Nick
she had
asked,
coffee, Nick said,
"What are you doing in Whistler?
what are you doing?
Or do you live here?"
Do you live here?
"Oh, no,"
Oh no,
she said.
She said,
"I'm just traveling through."
just traveling through.
"And what are you doing here?"
And what are you doing here?
"I'm a travel writer."
I travel
said.
ladder, she said.
"And I'm writing a book about famous mountains."
Very famous, right?
"That's interesting,"
That's interesting,
she
she said.
But her face was worried, not interested. And she looked across the road again. A man with very short white hair walked across the road. He was about 60 years old.
60 years old.
And he was tall and thin. The girl watched him. "Are you waiting for someone?"
Are you waiting
asked
for
Nick.
someone? The Nick.
"No,"
No,
she said quickly.
she says quickly.
Then she asked,
"Where
"Where are you going next?"
are you going next?"
"To Vancouver for 3 or 4 days."
3 or 4
he said.
days.
"When are you going?"
Where are you
she
going?
asked.
She said.
"Later this morning."
Later the morning,
said.
she said.
There was a letter in the top of the girl's half-open bag.
Happened that.
Nick could see some of the writing.
Writing.
And he read it because he saw the word Vancouver. "And we can meet at the Empress Hotel, Victoria, Vancouver Island, on Friday afternoon."
after.
So she's going to Vancouver too, he thought. Suddenly the girl said, "Do you like movies?"
Do you like movies?
"Movies?
Movie?
Yes,
Yes.
I love movies,"
I love movie.
he said.
He says.
"Why?"
Why?
I know a man. And
he
loves movies.
He loves movies.
And going to the cinema.
Going to
She
cinema.
said slowly. People call him Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood.
She smiled at
He
Nick.
smiled at Nick.
"Can I call you Mr. Hollywood too?"
Can I call you Mr. Hollywood?
Nick laughed. "Okay,"
he said.
"And what can I call you?"
What can I call you?
She smiled
He
again.
smiled again.
Call me
Mystery
Girl,"
Mystery Girl.
she said. "That's a good name for you."
That's a good name for you.
Nick. Just then, the man with white hair came into the cafe. He did not look at Nick or the girl, but he sat at a table near them. He asked the waiter for some breakfast. Then he began to read a magazine. The girl looked at the man, then quickly looked away again. "Do you know him?" Nick asked her. No, she said. She finished her coffee quickly and got up. "I must go now," she said. Nick stood up too. Nice to, he began. But the girl suddenly took his face between her hands and kissed him on the mouth. "Drive carefully, Mr. Hollywood. Goodbye," she said, with a big, beautiful smile. Then she turned and walked quickly away. Nick sat down again and watched her. She walked down the road and into a big hotel. Now what, thought Nick, was that all about? The man with white hair watched Nick and waited. After 4 or 5 minutes, Nick finished his coffee, took his books and his camera, and left the cafe. His car was just outside the girl's
hotel.
And he walked slowly along the street.
Slowly on the street.
The man with white hair waited a second. Then quickly followed Nick. From a window high up in the hotel, the girl looked down into the road. She saw Nick and the man with white hair about 50 yards behind him. Nick got into his car, and the man with white hair walked quickly to a red car across the street. 5 seconds later, Nick drove away in his blue car, and the red car began to follow him. When the girl saw this, she smiled. Then went to put some things in her travel bag. Chapter 2. A hand in the back. That evening, in his hotel room in Vancouver, Nick could not stop thinking about the girl in the Whistler Cafe. Why did she come and sit with him? She didn't know him. And that story about a party in Toronto wasn't true. And she was worried about something. But what? And that kiss. It was nice, of course. But why did she do it?
What was she doing?
Maybe she liked my face, Nick thought. Or my brown eyes. But I'm not going to see her again. See her again. Forget it. He put some money in his pocket and went downstairs to the hotel restaurant. But there were no free tables. So he walked down to Gastown
again
and found a restaurant there. After dinner, he went for a walk. Vancouver was a friendly city, and Nick liked walking through Gastown and Chinatown, looking in the shops and watching the people. It was nearly dark now, and it was a busy time of the evening. There were a lot of cars, and a lot of people. After a time, Nick began to walk back to his hotel. He came to a busy street and waited for a small crowd of people to go across. A tall woman in a blue dress stood next to him. She turned and smiled at him. It's the first warm evening of spring, she said. It's nice to be out after the long, cool winter. Yeah, said Nick. It's great. It's great. Suddenly, there was a hand in his back. And the hand pushed Nick into the road. Nick fell on his face in front of a big green car. People screamed. But the green car stopped only inches from Nick's head. The woman in the blue dress ran into the road and pulled Nick to his feet. Are you okay? What happened? She said. The driver of the green car shouted angrily at Nick. But Nick did not hear him. Somebody pushed me. He said to the woman. I didn't fall. Somebody pushed me. Pushed you? Said the woman. Who?
Oh,
I didn't see anybody.
Everybody
Nick looked at the faces of the people near him,
knew him,
but he didn't know them. Then he saw a man's back. The man was tall and thin, and had very short black hair. He walked quickly away down the street, and did not look back.
Do not look back.
Hey!
Hey!
You!
You!
Nick shouted.
Nick said.
Wait!
Wait!
But the man did not stop, and he was soon lost in the crowds.
Crowd.
Did he push you?
Did he push you?
Asked the woman in the blue
Asked the
dress.
woman, the blue dress.
I don't know,
I don't know.
Nick said.
Nick said.
Do you know him?
Do you know him?
She asked.
She asked.
I don't know his name,
I don't know
Nick
his
said.
name.
But I know that short white hair.
But I do not start right
Now
here.
where did I see it
Where
before?
did I see?
The woman
The
began,
woman
to move away.
to move away.
I must get home.
I must
She
get
said.
home.
Are you okay now?
Are you okay now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm okay,
I'm okay.
Nick said.
Nick says.
And thanks.
And
Thanks for your help.
thanks for your help.
That's okay.
That's okay.
The woman smiled.
The woman smiled.
Be careful now.
Be careful now.
Back in his
Hotel.
Nick sat on his bed and thought. It was an accident.
Accident.
Nobody pushed me.
Nobody pushed me.
It was an accident.
Accident.
Nobody wants to kill me.
Nobody wants
And
to
there
kill
are
me.
hundreds of men in
Hundreds of
Vancouver
men.
with white hair.
Right here.
It was 1 o'clock in the morning, but Nick
But
couldn't
Nick
sleep.
go to sleep.
He listened to the cars
I
in
listened
the
to
road,
car and the road.
and he looked at the night sky through
Looked.
his hotel room
Hotel.
window.
The window.
Then
Then
he sat at the
he
table
sat at the table.
and tried to write some more of his book about
Write book
mountains.
about mouse.
But he couldn't think about his work.
He couldn't think about
He got back into
the
bed.
Lord Bassman.
There were four or
There were
five
4 or
magazines
5
in the
magazines.
hotel room.
The hotel room.
They were not
They
very
were not
interesting.
very interesting.
But Nick sat in
Nick
bed
sitting
and
back.
opened one
No one.
and saw a
I
photo
saw photo.
of Mystery Girl.
Mystery girl.
He looked at the picture
He
very
looked at the picture
carefully.
very carefully.
But yes,
Yes,
it was her,
it was her.
Jan,
Jan.
the girl
The
from the
girl.
Whistler Cafe.
Cafe.
She was next to a man of
Next to-
about 50
50.
or 55.
55.
And they were in the garden of a big, expensive house.
Expensive house.
They smiled at the
He
camera,
smiled carefully.
and they looked very happy.
Look very happy.
Canadian millionaire Howard Hudson and his daughter, Meg,
Daughter Nick.
it said
It
under
said.
the picture,
A picture
at their home in
at the
Toronto.
home. Toronto.
Meg Hudson,
Meg.
not Jan,
Not Jan.
not Mystery Girl.
Not mystery girl.
Meg Hudson,
Miss
the
Hudson.
daughter of a
The daughter.
millionaire. Nick read it
Nick.
again.
Ready again.
Why did she come and sit with me
Why
in
did
the
she come?
cafe at Whistler?
Which
He
one?
thought.
He asked.
Millionaires' daughters don't sit with strangers in cafes
Cafe.
and then give them a big kiss when they leave.
Kiss for live.
Why did she do it?
Why she do it?
What did she want?
What does she want? Why do
He
she?
thought back
What
to the
do?
cafe in
What
Whistler
does she want?
and the girl next to him at the table.
Table.
Then he
Then
remembered
You
something.
remember something.
He remembered a
You
man
remember
at
a
a
man
table near
at a
them
table.
in the cafe.
Cafe.
A tall, thin man,
Tall.
about 60 years old.
60-year old.
A man
A man.
with very short,
Very
white
soft.
hair.
Right hair.
Nick didn't sleep much
Didn't
that
sleep.
night.
That night.